Warning. I chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised.
I should be happy right now. Ghislaine was arrested. We've been calling for that for a long time.
News many say she was the missing link in the Jeffrey Epstein saga. The FBI says they have her. Ghislaine Maxwell, accused of recruiting girls as young as 14. She's described as Epstein's one-time girlfriend and business partner. She's now going to face child sex trafficking-related charges.
But I have some other concerns. And yesterday, my video was deleted within 37 minutes of uploading to YouTube for inappropriate content. There was nothing inappropriate about it, except perhaps going against their agenda. Well, anyway, it's on my BitChute account, so just to be safe, if you look in every one of my description boxes, I have links to my BitChute account. I have links to my backup channel. It's also there, Dlux Nation. I have links to my live channel, my DLive channel, everything. So be sure you go check those out and subscribe, because I have 2 strikes at the moment, so it's kind of scary.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
C60 in oil is a powerful antioxidant that moves through the body like a magnet to attract and neutralize free radicals. Gotta get rid of those radicals. C60 can slow down aging and reduce cell damage. It can also improve the immune system and reduce inflammation naturally. Not bad. If you're interested, check out my link in the description. Nutty.
Now back to our show.
Alright, I guess we can move on. Jeffrey Epstein's confidant, Ghislaine Maxwell, yeah, I know how to say her name, I just choose not to say it right, arrested on sex abuse charges. Prosecutors allege Maxwell helped Epstein traffic and abuse underage girls. He died by suicide, my ass, awaiting trial last year. July 2nd, 2020. Jeffrey Epstein confidant, Jizface Cracksmell, was arrested Thursday morning in New Hampshire. Maxwell will face charges that she conspired with the disgraced pedophile to sexually abuse underage girls. Epstein, a friend to presidents and captains of industry, died by suicide last August while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. Bullshit, he died by suicide. Ghislaine Maxwell has been arrested by the FBI. She was arrested in Bedford, New Hampshire around 8:30 this morning. On charges she conspired with Epstein to sexually abuse minors and is expected to appear in a federal court later today. The 6-count indictment in Manhattan federal court alleges that Maxwell helped Epstein groom girls as young as 14, going back as far as 1994.
For years, women had been calling for him and those who helped him to face justice. Maxwell's arrest, long sought by some of his alleged victims who say they were abused not only in that East Side townhouse, but also at Epstein's estates in Florida, New Mexico, the Virgin Islands. Maxwell faces 6 counts, including conspiracy to engage in sex acts with minors, sexual exploitation, and perjury. The FBI says the abuse took place from at least 1994 through 1997, and they say she was very much involved in not only recruiting these girls, but in helping to abuse them.
The case against Ghislaine Maxwell is a prequel to the earlier case we brought against Jeffrey Epstein. Acting Manhattan U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss said at a news conference on the indictment. The FBI said it had been tracking her movements for some time, though Strauss said the indictment was handed up only recently. The daughter of media baron Robert Maxwell, Jizface was a one-time girlfriend of Epstein's and was at the high-flying investor's side for decades. But she was also alleged to have helped Epstein groom teen girls for sex with the rich and powerful. One of those teens, Virginia Roberts Giuffre, leveled that charge against Maxwell in a 2015 defamation suit, as have a number of other women since. It is possible, depending on a bail ruling and other factors, that Maxwell could be held at the Metropolitan Correctional Center, just like Epstein was, law enforcement say. Oh no. One day before he was suicided, a federal appeals court released a transcript of a 2016 deposition in which Epstein repeatedly refused to say whether Maxwell had procured young girls for him. Maxwell now faces multiple counts of perjury for allegedly lying in her own deposition about Epstein's sexual activities. Maxwell has stayed below the radar since Epstein's death, as speculation swirled about whether she could face repercussions for her friend's alleged abuses. Quote, today, we announced the arrest of one of the villains in this investigation. William Sweeney, the FBI assistant director in charge in New York, said at the news conference, adding that Maxwell had, quote, slithered away to a gorgeous property to New Hampshire before being caught. Her arrest drew calls for justice at the highest levels. Quote, Epstein got a crooked sweetheart deal years ago that protected his co-conspirators, like Maxwell. Maxwell has been on the run for months because she, too, hoped to escape justice. We can't let that happen again. Her victims deserve their day in court. Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse said in a statement Thursday. Sasse, a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, has pushed aggressively for the Justice Department to investigate what was described as a sweetheart deal that gave Epstein and others immunity from federal charges in 2007. Quote, we would welcome Prince Andrew coming in to talk with us, Strauss said Thursday. We would like to have the benefit of his statement. Yeah, we know that's not going to happen. Willingly. And here's her sealed indictment. United States District Court, Southern District of New York, United States of America versus Ghislaine Maxwell, defendant. Count 1, conspiracy to entice minors to travel to engage in illegal sex acts. Count 2, enticement of a minor to travel to engage in illegal sex acts. Count 3, conspiracy to transport minors with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. Count 4, transportation of a minor with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. Count 5, perjury. Count 6, perjury. I can't go through all of this right now because I have to go back to work, but I'll leave a link to it below.
Maxwell lied because the truth, as alleged, was almost unspeakable. Maxwell enticed minor girls, got them to trust her, then delivered them into the trap that she and Epstein had set for them. She pretended to be a woman they could trust. All the while, she was setting them up to be sexually abused by Epstein, and in some cases, by Maxwell herself.
Of course, this is just developing, so we'll keep an eye out and I'll keep posting updates. For now, I have a Jeffrey Epstein playlist with This Will Make 81 videos. Feel free to check it out.
Today, after many years, Ghislaine Maxwell finally stands charged for her role in these crimes.
Took you fucking long enough. Fucking stoned. I got